Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another form of video. I like to talk about my hair and about my overall, you know, spiritual alignment journey. My hair took also a very big part of the journey. And that's why I want to discuss this topic as well, because my hair tells a story, literally. Um, and I want to share a part of that story today. So I'm 9 years locked. You wouldn't say that. I know they are short. I know they don't look like 9 years. I know, but I went through a lot with my locks. In the first place, in 2016, June 2016, I started my lock journey. I did an internship at a very well-known uh, fast-moving goods company. So I was very in shock. It made me it it actually educated me in ways that I couldn't imagine. I faced with reality, the real issues and struggles and things that go on in the workplaces, how white people were looking at me. Um, I was all like confronted with that in a very short time. And that was also the time that I became a little revolutionary. I wanted to know more about my culture, about my history. My sister was also very busy with like going into her natural self and knowing herself, and she was already natural. And I also was kind of natural. I had box braids, but I wanted to be myself in some way, and I wanted to share and show the world that black hair can be beautiful too, that we don't have to look European to, achieve things in life, to be, why not being proud of what God gave you? So I wanted to make it the natural journey easy, and I thought, one day I saw one woman with very beautiful manicured locks, and I was like, this is also what I want. And I thought, like, yeah, I can do that too. I can show people that locks are beautiful too, that it's not necessarily only for, oh yeah, they have a stereotypical way of thinking about locks. Um, but I wanted to show them the opposite, or you know, that I have the word in mind that I want to say, but it will take a long time when I come up with that word. So I am a Taurus in Mercury. I talk slow, I think slow. So I am slow in some way, and also with talking and thinking and all the stuff, kind of stuff. So, so my hair. Yes, that's the reason why I started my lock journey. I went to salon to start them. It were manicured starter locks. She used the crochet method for that. So yeah, I started with hundreds, I think 100 locks or so. So they were skinnier than this. They were much skinnier. And there are also some locks who still have things from the older set. Here you go. This part is from the older set though. And you guys are thinking like, huh? How is that possible? I combine my locks, guys. I combine my locks at the roots. And these are my new locks, actually. These are the thicker ones. I only have like 50 or so. I combine my locks. And you don't see anything about the combining. But they are almost 4 years combined. So these are my new locks. This is my new set for 4 years now. They're thicker. I only have 50. and they are now flourishing and growing. They are doing awesome. I still have weak points, of course, from the older set, you know, but I'm crocheting them as well. And you know, some broke off, you know. I had to also start new ones to, you know, because it otherwise looked a little weird. I had a lot of loose hairs, so with one of the loose hairs I created one thick lock. This one is only 2 years old, or so, or 3 years, I don't know. This one was already there, but this is really a new one that I created. This is, here you can see where I combined this part. I combined, you know. So I will cut these ends off when I think they are long enough, because, you know, if you are already longer, because I combined my hair when I was almost 5 years old, and my hair was so long. It was very long, and I was already used to length. And because I'm very used to length, I cannot cut my hair off. And I already cut my hair so many times off during the combining journey. I cut a lot of my old set off, and it was so traumatic to cut my hair all the time off every 2-3 months. So I said to myself, like, you know, girl, take it slow with the cutting. Don't cut when you are not ready. And you know, just let it grow now, you know. But I'm very happy with where I am, because my locks were, my God, all over the place. There were times that I was thinking, I don't see the sense of this combining journey. They look crazy. They look too crazy. It was even worse than having your locks starting from scratch, because, you know, after 1 year you see really involvement that by itself your locks are like naturally forming very beautifully. And with this, my hair was not naturally forming beautifully at all. So it was a very difficult journey. But, you know, I also didn't want to cut everything off to start all over. I wasn't prepared for that. And to be honest, you know, I just want to have long hair. I just want to have long, healthy hair. And, you know, I started this journey to have long, healthy hair, and also to show people that you can have long, healthy hair. I had to combine because my hair was thinning at the roots. The locks were getting too skinny. And also I was sick in the time of thinning at the roots. I had an ovarian cyst, so everything in my body was so out of balance. The hair growth, everything. And I saw that also in my hair, that it wasn't the same as always. It didn't look that, you know, fresh, healthy. And also I wanted to, you know, I wanted to get rid of thinning locks. So I said to myself, yeah, if I want to get rid of thinning, then I had to have a thicker base at the roots for my locks. So I have to combine them to get them thicker. So I did that, and yeah, here you go. And they are doing awesome. You know, it was because I have the feeling that my hair is not growing because they were always the same length. You have to know that I also, like, I walked around with a lot of two-headed dragons, and I look crazy. Now these days, it's finally getting more in shape, and I give it 1 extra year in order that you will see that it will all lay down beautifully, that it will look so much more beautiful and formed. And now it's just, you know, it's still a little all over the place, but, you know, they will get there. And yeah, because I'm almost 4 years locked, I wanted to make this video, or combined, not 4 years locked, 4 years combined. I wanted to make this video. And I also promised myself that I want to make more videos about my locks. It's maybe also interesting to see for people what happens when you combine your hair. I think it's interesting to show that to people what happens, because a lot of people are afraid to do that and stuff like that. You don't have to be afraid, but you have to know that the combining journey, you will walk around for 2-3 years like a crazy person. I have to be honest, it is what it is, okay? It's like starting all over. It doesn't make, does, if you don't want to lose length, if you don't like to cut your hair, then it's a good way to, start all over a new set of locks, But if you really want to be sure how your hair should look like and how it should form, then I recommend to start all over, okay? But if you think like, okay, I do this for the health of my hair, I just want to have them thicker, it's possible to combine your hair and that it will look the way you want, because I think the thickness is exactly what I wanted, the thickness of every lock. And I know as well that my locks will never be thick because I have a very coarse hair structure. I have a very coarse hair structure. It shrinks so quickly and stuff like that. It will never be thick. I always will have like not too thick locks, just like this, and you have to know I only have 50 locks. Yeah, but yeah, it's my hair type, guys. Everyone's hair type is differently, but this is my hair type. This is what I should work with. And yeah, that's also one thing you have to know. Your locks will never look like another one. You have to really embrace your set. You have to really embrace your hair structure. Love your hair structure. Love your everything. So this is what I want to talk. Oh yeah, for the people who want to know how I combine them with the interlocking method. So I put one lock in the hole of the other one, and left them, like this. Put one lock in this hole, tear it, put it in, and leave them alone. So that's what I did, and that's how you get these locks. And this is when I have them in a ponytail. So yeah, almost 4 years combined, guys. Almost 4 years combined. Like y'all can see, yeah, some ends are, yeah, still from the older set, but I will cut them in 1 year, I think, completely off, and then I don't have anything left from my older set. So that's how I did it, guys. That's how a way to combine your hair healthily. If you have any questions, please leave them below, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.